Good afternoon, everyone. A new roundabout will be installed on the US 61 Route 80 intersection near Matthews, Missouri. It's to help combat numerous traffic accidents and injuries that have taken place there. Blake Showalter has more from the area.
Officials tell me US Highway 61 and Route 80 is partially responsible for numerous accidents and fatalities. Now, they hope this new project by MoDOT will help alleviate and put a stop to more incidents occurring. In this video provided by Missouri Department of Transportation, you can see a model of what the roundabout is expected to look like once completed. MoDOT District Engineer Caitlin Bauer tells me construction for the roundabout is tentatively scheduled for the month of June in 2027 and will take approximately 9 months to complete. Bauer says the new roundabout will result in less accidents and fatalities, noting that after completing their safety analysis on both a signalized intersection and a roundabout, the roundabout was identified as having the highest overall safety benefit. Sergeant Ashley Reynolds with the Matthews Police Department says in the past they have responded to multiple accidents at the intersection.
We've had quite a few accidents. People go through there not thinking that people are going to stop most of the time. They come to most people run the stop sign. It happens all the time. We've had 2 fatalities there, and we appreciate that MoDOT's taking the initiative to actually help us fight that.
Bauer tells me the roundabout will result in reduced speeds while also accommodating towards larger vehicles such as semi-trucks and school buses. Sergeant Reynolds says the intersection is typically extremely busy, with drivers constantly coming in from New Madrid and Sykeston. She hopes the new roundabout will encourage drivers to drive safer.
We hope it slows down the traffic. We're hoping that it will make other drivers be aware that it is a 4-way intersection.
During construction on the US Highway 61 Route 80, Bauer says the intersection will still be accessible, but notes the travel delays should be expected.